The measure of who we are is what we do with what we have. And I firmly believe in our finest hour, our greatest fulfillment to all we hold dear, is that moment when we work our hearts out in good cause and lie exhausted on the field of battle victorious. Because it's not whether we get knocked down, but whether we get back up as one.
Look, Henry, I don't care what you decide about old Whisker Person here. But if you officially rule that there is no Santa Claus, you might just as well start looking for a chicken ranch somewhere. We won't even be able to put you in the primaries. There was a boy in the alley that night. He's older than I was. The Batman took his father away from him. Sent him to Blackgate with a punctured lung, cracked femur, and 2 broken ribs. A common thug. Like the one who stole you. The boy, his son, he looked at me. He looked, and he was not afraid. His eyes. He had your eyes, strikingly blue, like the ocean. And I took his father from him. Get your house in order, Lance Corporal. Unit, Corps, God, country, and duty to self simply isn't part of that equation. Get your house in order so that these men can believe in you again. Get your house in order so that the Lord our God can look down and say, there is a United States Marine, and I will stand at his side. Get your house in order, and don't ever let anyone tell you we're not at war. Would you like for me to tell you what to do now? Running a football team is no different than running any other kind of organization. A political party, an army, a business. The principles remain the same. The object is to win, to beat the other guy. Now, this may sound hard or cruel, but I don't think it is. It is a reality of life that men are competitive. And the most competitive games draw the most competitive men. That's why they're there, to compete, to win fairly, squarely, and by the rules. But to win, good luck. The only facts they won't challenge are the ones that keep the wheels greased and the dollars rolling in. But what if there was a way of skipping the middleman and putting the critical news directly into everyone's heads? Probability of widespread annihilation kept going up. The only way to stop it was to show it, to scare people straight. What reasonable human being wouldn't be completely galvanized by the potential destruction of everything they've ever known or loved? To save civilization, I would show its collapse. But how do you think this vision was received? How do you think people responded to the prospect of imminent doom? They gobbled it up like a chocolate eclair. They didn't fear their demise. They repackaged it. It can now be viewed as video games, TV shows, books, movies. I'm telling you, Henry, if you rule that there's no Santa Claus, you can count on getting just 2 votes. Yours and that lawyer Mara's.